Positive that the bait is going to be destroyed. Nuked. Atom bombed. Wolf apocalypse. Oh my gosh, the bait site. Good day. As you can tell, losing my voice. Like bad. But feeling good. I'm just out at the creek here. I'm following some coyote tracks in to the blind and bait here. We'll see if we have him or her on trail cam, but I'm gonna go in. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to do one night before season's end. I got 2 boxes of bait in the sleigh, and I got some batteries and SD cards, so I'm going to check those 2 boxes I put, no, 3 boxes I put out. I'll see if that got smoked, check the SD cards, switch everything out, and then the next time, well, this video I'm doing right now is going to be a part of the last overnighter before season's end. And yeah, we're going to see if we can do something with that. So I'll stay overnight before the season ends, and then I'll have that whole kind of morning into the afternoon to hunt, and then it'll close that evening. So we'll try our best here, but beautiful day. It's in the evening now. It's probably 7:30 p.m. Days are getting longer. I love it. But, excuse me. I don't know. Maybe too much wolf howling. I'm surprised I can even do that. Anywho, so we're going to go in and just do a couple things. It won't be too crazy. I just want to go in and just get the rest of my bait out. These are the last 2 boxes of bait I got. So I kind of timed that correctly. Thank you, Franklin, for providing extra bait this year. It's been helpful. And I mean, he's got an abundance of bait anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But what I also want to do is, after I sit and then once I'm done my hunt, I want to hang out and do a bait banter talk just about, you know, season's closing and kind of what we learned, and some of the things that I want to change for next year. And yeah, talk about bear baiting, deer hunt, moose hunt, and some upcoming fishing trips that I got planned. So let's go in and see. I haven't seen the wolves since the 22nd of March, so I don't know. But we got a ton of snow, so I'm assuming with all that snow that came in, they kind of hunkered down and probably were napping for the 60 or 70 hours of snow that we got nonstop. Animals don't like traveling in that kind of snow, nor do humans. But even though you'll get someone who gets in a car accident and it's like, hey, where were you? Like, why were you driving in a snowstorm, snowpocalypse? And they're like, oh, I wanted to go get a coffee from Tim Hortons. Anyways, whatever. To each their own. Alrighty, so I'll check back in down the trail here. But yeah. Once I'm done this, it's going to be a new day, and I'll be out in the blind, and I'll be doing an overnighter. So continue on. Let's go check out the trail cams and see what condition the bait's in. Alrighty, so we're going to take this out. I'm following a ton of coyote tracks, and then there's bigger tracks. There is wolf tracks in these coyote tracks, not in them, but it looks like we had a little bit more, just a skiff of snow. Oh, that sun's beauty. And so it's covered it up, and now it's melted a bit. But yeah, there's bigger size tracks and there's little small coyote tracks. So we'll switch out these cards and see what's going on. I should, at the very least, have coyote on the trail cam, so which is good. It's fine. Let's put this one in here so I don't lose it. Oh man, all I think about is when Franklin and I lost one. Weird. Thought I had heard a howl. That was odd. Yeah, every time I'm dealing with those little micro SD cards, I always think about the time when Franklin and I lost one of his. And it had awesome. We know there was awesome footage on it too. But whatever. Check the battery. Wow, that's still full. Man, oh man. Awesome. Okay. You know, I'm going to show you guys. These are the trail cams that Franklin used to use. He got them off Amazon. They're like 40 bucks, 30, 40 bucks. And for some reason, the batteries in these last forever. So there it is there. I don't know if that's a serial number. I don't know. But that's everything there. And it's just got a switch, and it's, or I'll turn it on. There you are there. Full battery still. And it's photo only, which I'm okay with, because I find video clogs up the SD cards way too much, especially if there's ravens. It's not too bad on this trail. But look at this. So that's obvious coyote. But this, that's a wolf. That's a wolf. So those are just a bit melted with some snow in it. And they just continue on past the blind there. So continue on to the bait. Drop the bait. See if it's been nuked. I hope it has been, please. And then I'll check the legendary trail, and then I'm out of here. And then, yeah, next time you guys will see me, I'll be doing my finale overnighter. Man, look at these big trees in here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Amazing. It's, you know, what I've learned over the years, especially being around Franklin a lot, is, and one of my buddy Adam, like my buddies, Adam, you know, he used to work M&R Fire and like cutting fire breaks and whatnot. And, you know, like there's these people that come into your life and they just have such an appreciation for nature. And you come out, and sometimes it's so easy to be distracted, right, by trail cams, and you know, you're on a snowmobile and you're ripping and raring, and maybe you're going ice fishing, so you're just like from point A to point B. But you know, the moment you stop and take a look around, it's just like everything is so intricate and beautiful. Anyways, this is peace. Let's continue on, guys. Wait for the beep. There we go. What's that? Yeah, that's wolf. Nah, that's wolf. That is wolf. Yeah, that's wolf. I thought maybe it was a lynx, but this hard packed snow, a lynx is way too light. It'll never break through. Also, just a tip for y'all. If you ever need a fish measuring, do it on your sled. I hit a pike I've gotten 48 inch. I don't know, I saw that on a YouTube video. I don't know, that's not my idea, but anyways, okay, let's go to the blind here. Yep. Look at that one. Didn't take long. I'm positive that the bait is going to be destroyed. Nuked. Atom bombed. Wolf apocalypse. Look at these tracks. They veer off into there, but they're probably going to loop back around this way. We're home. It looks like we need to do a little bit of deciphering here, because it looks like they're using the trail right behind the blind. There's the blind. See the trail? I'm going to check that out in a sec. There's no wolf tracks. I don't know if there's any wolf tracks down here. None beside the blind. Okay. Yeah, they came through that way. Yeah, there's some sets here. Okay. So this is the issue, right? We've had minimal snow this year up until this point, and now I'm finally recognizing their main trails. Oh my gosh, the bait site. Oh man, I'll go up there in a bit. So whatever. I've had coyotes come through right in front of the blind. I find coyotes are more skittish than wolves, to be very honest with you. The first wolf I killed, walked. So where I hunted, like a couple K away from here on the water body of Red Lake, over by Parker Creek, if anyone's familiar with that. It was a big bay, and it came around into a peninsula and then back out to the main lake. And I would always sled. I'd go a couple kilometers outside the main lake, come back around a couple islands, and essentially like detour around. So I wasn't blasting right past the bay. And then I'd come in past the peninsula, tight into the peninsula, and then over across the bay, toss the bait, do a kind of like a figure eight, and come back out and then park the sled. Well, this wolf, all the wolves were coming from the ridge where I set the bait below, and they were coming from above and coming down off. There was a bunch of beaver ponds, a little bit higher in altitude, probably 10 yards higher up in altitude. Excuse me. So they were coming down the ridge, and I never thought about them coming in behind me. And one morning I heard them howling, and I heard like in the hard snow, just like it is today. And this big dog, like it sounded like a human walking. And this big dog came around the peninsula, followed my sled trail around the into the bay. And I knew they were doing that, but I just, I was like, well, most of the 3 wolves I've seen on the bait have come from the ridge. So 3 wolves I've seen on the bait, but before shooting light. I haven't seen any come like close to the blind other than just seeing tracks. I wasn't too worried about it, not concerned at all about scent. And that big dog walked 20 some odd yards in front of my blind, and I shot it in the head with the 22. Now, am I concerned about the blind being right there and them coming right here? Based on my experience, no. Based on some other people's experience, maybe yes. Maybe no, maybe yes. 2, 3, maybe 8. 2 and 1/2 dozen, or whatever that saying is, eh? There's guys out in Alberta, they'll walk through. It might be a deer or something. Anyways, guys out in Alberta and Ontario too, like I have my baits normally about 200 yards or more away, and but I'm hunting bow, so a little bit different. If I have to move my blind, I might just drag it, grab an ATV from maybe a buddy or rent one, and just drag the blind to there. just create a little a cubby in here. Not a cubby, but just like cut into the bush and let the blind, instead of it out in the open, sit into the bush. So it's a little bit more concealed. But right now I'm not that concerned. But I don't know. That's a distinct trail. Excuse me. Yeah, that's wolf. And they go all the way, and there's like tons of like there's wolf. Look at this. So like there's just, they're everywhere through here. So no wonder I was hearing things walking through the bush when I was sleeping. Like, look at all the disturbance. So I'm just gonna back out of here, and I don't know, it's cool to see. I mean, season's about to end, so I'm not too worried, but let's continue to bait and do that. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure what to think about this. Ravens are going cray, but looks like the bait's been nuked, so I'll show you guys that next. All right, so I just came around the loop here, and I just saw a bunch of wolf tracks, and I just wanted to figure out where, okay, like where they're coming from, where they're pushing bush. All right, so that's good. Look at this. There's a bush trail just down this way, so they're coming through here. Looks like, I don't know what. Maybe something buried, I don't know. But it looks like they're pushing bush, so that's the blind down there. The bait's this way. Here's the loop. They're pushing bush right here. They're pushing this trail. And then they're heading down this main trail to the bait. So, behind me, that's the blind trail. They're coming through that little path I showed you guys. They're coming around the bait site, and they're coming looping back up. So this is what they normally do. They'll circle. Okay, is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Then they'll go in like a wagon wheel, and this is what we're seeing right now. So we have the one right here behind, and then look at, they're coming and going. That one's going, this one's coming, this one's coming, and there's another set here that's going. I mean, there's no wonder the bait is demolished. You just wonder, like, they're probably watching me right now, being like, ooh, hey, Joel's out. Hey, he's gonna feed us again. Look at these tracks. Awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, you know, we're like 3 days to close of the wolf season, but whatever. I love it. And it even smells like wolf. Like, it's that weird pungent smell, if anyone's smelt that before. So awesome. Okay, let's get to the bait site here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, we'll pick up the garbage. Even the little tiny pieces. Oh my gosh. Oh, these guys, these wolves are hilarious. Okay, well, go in and shut the camera off, and so we don't get a bunch of photos of me moving around, and we'll see. That's what I like to see. There's actually, like, it's the first time I've seen wolf tracks actually in the bait site for the first time. because we haven't had enough snow. Oh man, I got quite a bit of cleanup to do here. I should have brought a little rake or something. Well, I do have a rake in the back of my truck, actually. Let's turn this camera off. I just want to keep an eye out here because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to step through anything that I'm not seeing. So here, let's check this out. We'll just turn this right off. Well, actually, let's just check. See what we're working with here. Probably have 1,000. 4,700 photos. What is that? Oh, it's a lynx. Anyways, I'll insert anything I got. Well, maybe I was correct on that, and maybe it was a lynx. Lynx and wolves cohabitate pretty good together, but okay. Turn that off. Okay, so yeah, there's wolf right there. There's the blind, and they're pushing bush right through this trail. Oh, ho, ho, wow. Do you know what that is, guys? And holy mackerel. Awesome. So, that right there, that's from a female wolf. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. I'm just coming down, so coyote tracks. Okay, the wolves are even pushing bush through here. Wow. And then these are my tracks. These are all covered in. Okay, so there's nothing in the blind area. Nice little feather. It'll go in the collection. So obviously mating season's upon us for wolf. And that's exactly... Let me pick this box up while I'm at it. Also, again, if you guys want to buy, $150. Genuine wolf tooth. Cardboard pieces. $150 e-transfer me. Oh man, that's funny. We'll even send you a photo of the wolf. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Right here. That looks like a bed. A wolf bed. But I could be wrong. So I'm going to toss. Bait's just destroyed. I'm going to set you guys up on the ground here. And I'll toss the bait on. And then I'm going to bug off. Well, I got to clean up all this cardboard first. Beautiful evening. This is crazy. This is probably the most that they've smoked it. And it's the end of season. Go figure. It's almost like they know. And there's my bags, my poo bags and urine bag just hanging for extra scent. And I don't think they really did anything at the pee post here. That was the pee post, and it's hard to tell. Maybe just get this in a pile here. And alrighty, let's get you guys set up here and we'll do some baiting. These dogs are messy. Oh, that's okay though. It's all worth it. So we're all set. Gonna head down, do the SD card in the Legendary Trail, turn this one back on, and then we're out of here. And I think this will probably just be its own video. I wasn't expecting to locate as much disturbance and sign as I have. So really cool. Really glad that they're back out here to have some fun in Joel's diner. So okay, SD card switch and off to the Legendary Trail. All right. Parked a little bit past. I actually drove past it. I don't drive past it, but looks like they haven't used the Legendary Trail at all, so I don't know if we'll even have any photos on here. No, 33 photos. So we'll get this switched out. And that's it. So this will be its own video, but the next video after this will be an overnighter. I'll probably do it tomorrow night. And hope for the best. But we'll see. We always have next year. So thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, another, interim video, but these are a lot of fun. I hope you are just as passionate as I am when I'm out here. I know there's lots of guys that they say, I love the passion, and I appreciate that because I do love this. I love every moment of it. You learn so much. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go home and eat some dinner. I got a roast on slow cooker, and I'm gonna have some roast beef sandwiches. So I'm excited for that. My stomach is grumbling. But I had to get this in because if I'm gonna sit the next, like tomorrow or the night before, I gotta make do and put the work in, regardless of how I feel. So alrighty. Love you guys. Cheers.